October 7th. Victor and the monster, who he always refers to as the wretch, meet on this mountaintop. Victor threatens its life. He says, do you want me to kill you, more or less? The monster pleads with him, begs him. It's important to remember, too, that the monster is not grunting. He doesn't, speak brokenly. In fact, the monster's speech is as eloquent, if not more eloquent, than Frankenstein's own. He begs Victor to hear his story, to not judge him, but to hear what he has to say. Victor decides to listen, one, because he's hoping the monster will admit to his crime, and two, because he basically feels guilty. He fathered this creature and has done nothing to raise it, teach it, nurture it. It definitely feels to me as though his concern is not very real. He's saying it more to convince himself, it seems, than he really means it. And I think that theme really popped out for me when the monster, before it begins relating its history to Victor, when it is pleading with him, saying, hear me out. If you will listen to me, if you will accept me and love me, I will never do anything wrong. I'll do everything I can to do everything right. And I gotta say that it was kind of an epiphany where I thought that, Victor Frankenstein is just a baby daddy. He made this child and leaves. Is disgusted by the mention of it, fears that anyone he knows will see this creature and associate it with him, doesn't want anything to do with it, hopes it dies, wants to kill it. Immediately, just on seeing it and knowing nothing else, thinks that it's guilty of murder. He never gives it a fair chance, and he constantly and consistently rejects it. And now, in the depths of his depression, where he, Victor himself, failed to stand up for someone and help someone, is he ready to listen to the monster, but really only to place guilt, so that he can be certain that it really is guilty, and he can feel good about hating it. Or at least that's one interpretation.